Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I am back to do a little more work in my standard size traveler's notebook, which I am hoping will work for me as my everyday planner and my PR and social media planner, as well as my YouTube content management system. So I want to get all of that in here. In the previous video, I shared how I did a little decorating of some of the inserts. I added another insert. I gotta change this because it's getting a little too tight. How I decorated the inserts. I added the dot grid. I got the body book all decorated, and I started using that. The PR and social media, YouTube content management calendar. So this is a monthly calendar, no weeklies. And these are the single months. So it printed with a month and then dot grid in between. Then the next month, dot grid in between. Then we did, now I put the April, I'm going to take this out now. I have the April and where's May? The May printable insert that is available to Scrapcraftastic Patron Elites and Unlimited. What I have done is combine these two into one insert and add June. So from now on, if this goes well, I will have a quarterly insert for a traveler's notebook, for standard traveler's notebook size. So I can take those out. I'll probably give them to my daughter, then she can use those for school. I have this now that I need to assemble, put together. This is printed on 24-pound paper, so I didn't do the 32-pound paper. And I kind of readjusted a few things from the original. So for instance, I left a little more margin at the top and the bottom because, you know, I like to decorate, so I wanted more room to decorate. I don't think it cut down too much on the space for the days, but I think I just lined things up a little bit better, made the date a little more bold. Other than that, they are basically the same. And I may go back and make some more changes. I got them all mixed up again. Okay, so when I printed this, I can't think about it too hard because it's very confusing to me at the moment. I have to get used to how the pages flow because it's something that I'm really not used to. So I'm going to go ahead and make this notebook. And I'm not going to put a cover. I'm going to do my little hack like I did previously. So I'm just going to fold the first page, make sure everything is in the correct direction, and I need my long arm stapler. Alrighty. So just a little bit of a guide there. All right, so now I'm just going to fold the pages over, and then we will trim them down. So this way I don't have to have a new notebook for every month. And also I only have 4 notebooks to deal with for the whole year because they are quarterly. So this will serve as an alternative to the disc-bound PR planner that I have been using. That's what this is going to be. So it gives me a little less space, but I can live with that. I'm going to use the Traveler's Company notebook that I took out. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but I can see where the black dye has seeped into this pink notebook. But it comes off. I just don't understand why it just rubs off like it's pencil. I don't get it. Anywho, I'll deal with that later. Let's go ahead and trim this down to the correct size. Draw my lines. And I don't need that to draw a little tick mark here so I can see where I need to trim the top and bottom. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz ruler this time. It might be time for me to change the blade in this. We shall see. Using a box cutter, I'm using the metal side of the Tim Holtz ruler. All right. So there's that part. Oop, I'm doing it from the wrong side. Don't do like I'm doing. I'm gonna turn it over. I can't deal with that. That's gonna make a mess. Yeah, no. I'm gonna flip it over. How am I gonna manage this? I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'll probably end up with an issue on that side, but I just can't do it. I have to do it from the folded side. When you do it from the open side, you saw what happened. Hopefully I didn't mangle it too much. It's a little mangled. I can live with that. All right, so this end, I can do it the right way on this side. So not as perfect as I would like, but it's close enough. Let me see. It's pretty close. I could trim it a little bit more, but I don't want to make it too short. So it's already on the verge of being too short. Just clean up. All right, so this is the second quarter notebook with the weekly and the monthlies, April through June. I'm going to go ahead and set up this week, even though it's pretty much over. I'm doing this video in segments because I'm waiting on my orders to come in. So this first part was the assembly of the quarterly insert. Hopefully I'll be able to do the unboxing of my Happy Mail in this same video. In the meantime, we're going to do the setup for this week, even though it's pretty much over for the week. I'm going to go ahead and set it up because there are some things I wanted to note. I'm going to use this washi tape from Simply Gilded. One of the Blue Oasis sheets from Let's Get Planned. This is part of the new releases. I shared the new releases in the previous video. I'll link to it in the iCard up above. So I'm just going to use this one sheet. I think it was 2 sheets that came with Blue Oasis. And then I'm going to use some of my florals. These are available to Scrapcraftastic Patron Elites. It may be unlimited by now. I'm not sure. But one of the levels of Patreon on the Scrapcraftastic Patreon have access to this. So I'm going to keep this simple, quick, and easy. Let's start because I thought these were really cute. This pattern. And I know we're not in summer, but this gives me beach vibes. I'm in Florida, so it's summer all the time here for me. So I'm going to use those. All right, then I'm going to use this in the footer. And I love that I've left enough margin for washi tape to easily fill that space. Then I'm going to use this sticker. Oh, well, where am I going to put the floral? Hold on. I wanted to use the small florals. Let's use this one. Let's use one of these. It's really small. And then I think I'm going to use one more of the florals. Not too much. Oh, should I? No, it won't look right up there. What about right here and right here? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, that works. Okay. I think that is quite enough of that. Let me see. Do I want to put some of this washi here? No. But we can use some of this hollow foil washi from Simply Gilded. Scallop washi. Okay, let's use the blade. Because this is perforated washi, it's perforated every 1.5 inches. It's a little tricky sometimes to tear it. So that's why I use the blade to help me tear it where I want versus where the perforation is. Okay, I think that's enough. But I feel like we need a little something more. Let's use her. I don't need to cut off the white. So I can save these to use with the other part of that. This area looks really, really empty, but I think it'll be fine once I fill it in. Let's go ahead and do another week. So we can be ready for this week, the 22nd through the 28th. So this was the 15th through the 21st. We're doing the 22nd through the 28th. And this is PR and social media. Should I zoom in? Do y'all need closer view? Let me move some of this out of the way. Let's move the notebook. All right, so I'm gonna pause and gather what I wanna use for this next week. Okay, I think I've made a choice. I'm gonna use the leftovers from Creative Bliss. This was a previous release from Let's Get Planned. I also do have a discount code for Let's Get Planned. It will be listed in the description box below. And I'm gonna use one of my new washies from Simply Gilded. It was in a previous video, so you can go check that out. So I'm gonna go with the florals. Let's see. I'm thinking up top. Hopefully that's gonna work. Probably should have put them at the bottom, put the moons at the top. That makes more logical sense. But it's too late now. So let's put the moon tape down. That doesn't really match. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that. That doesn't look right. Let's try something else. Or maybe I can use my florals. They kind of go a little bit. Not a lot. Nope. Let me find a different washi tape to use. Okay, I think maybe one of these spring paisley washies from Simply Gilded. I think this one is better. So this is the one I'm going to use. Now let's decorate. Let's get the most out of that. Put it above Sunday. Nope. Let's decorate with this and this. And then I'm just going to use the word creativity here. Then I can save the rest of that for something else. This is going to look really random. This looks a little out of place. Okay, I think I want to use some boxes with this. So these are Pinkety. These are some of the new boxes that have been released. There's also a new one, Purple Passion. Actually, I'm going to show you Purple Passion right now. Okay, so I've gotten a little behind on sharing new things. So I'm going to share some of the new things that have been released to Scrapcraftastic patrons over on Patreon. If you are interested in becoming a patron, the link to join or just to go over and check it out is in the description box below. So this is the latest release of basic boxes. It's 6 pages of Purple Passion. And I did these for Sarcoidosis Awareness Month. So this is what you get. Happy Planner full box, Erin Condren size full box, quarter boxes, half boxes, double boxes, Erin Condren Happy Planner, some half monthly boxes, or squares. I mean, you can use these boxes anywhere. The long sidebar boxes, more squares. And then I did some smaller ones that can be used in smaller monthly planners or smaller planners. Double boxes again. This is the date dots and day of the week covers, labels and scallops. Then you have the scripts today to do this week, next week. And then this, I left this in here because I am experimenting again with my Cricut. I did a couple of tutorials for patrons. So there's 2 videos with some instruction on how to print then cut. It's pretty basic, and I leave in all of the issues that I ran into while I was trying to do those videos. So that is Purple Passion, the latest set of basic boxes. I haven't been doing the Dollar Tree planner, but I still have been trying to keep up with creating the sticker sheets for the prompts for the 2024 Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner and Journal Challenge. This one is for layers, and I think what I'll do is eventually I'll go and do all of April at one time, do the layouts for all of April at once. But this is layers, so I went with a gold theme, and you have the layered boxes with some, it's like a purpley color floral, but not quite. It's like a grayish purple color. And I have a few sheets of this kit. So this is available to Scrapcraftastic patrons depending on your current level. Then we have some scripts that I've started to release. This is Payday. Okay. And then this is Laundry Day. These can be cut into quarters for easier storage, or you can leave them the full sheet, punch them. You can cut them in half sheet, however you choose, but this is what they look like. And of course I did multiples because I was fooling around with the Cricut. As far as inserts go, I have a couple of new half letter inserts. This was a special request over on Patreon. If you are a patron, you can request things, and if I can do it, I will do it and share it. So the request was the 4 quadrant or 4 box layout, so I've done as requested. It's a Monday through Sunday, and this is what it looks like, very light, so that your plans or your decorations are the focus. Then this is another one that I released. It's Happy Planner or Erin Condren style with the vertical layout and the 3 sections. However, the boxes are not 1.5 inches wide or the typical height for those planners. These boxes are about 1 1/8 inches, around that, so they're smaller. So your typical full box won't fit inside the box, but you can still use them to decorate. I just thought this would be interesting and nice to have for half letter. You can use half letter traveler's notebook style, just fold it in half, or you can cut it in half and use it on disc or in rings. Same with this one. The reason I wanted to kind of play around with this is because usually for half letter size or A5, the inserts that have the 1.5 inch wide box, you have to have a split weekend, and I wanted to have it without the split weekend, so I gave up the 1.5 inch wide box for that. All right, so that is all of the new stuff. Again, all of this is available over on Patreon. If you're not a patron, you might want to go check it out, possibly join, because I am constantly releasing new digitals there. So go over and check us out. Okay. So all of that needs to be punched and stored, but let's get back to the current spread. So this is Pinkety, and let's see, I'm going to use something from here. I think I might go with the scallops. I don't often use the scallops, so let's use some scallops. I'm going to use them on Thursday and Sunday for sure. And then I'm going to put something here or here. Let's use the shaded one. Yeah, I think I want to put it there. Okay. And that might just be it. So again, all of these boxes are available to Scrapcraftastic Patron Unlimited. Go over and check us out. I might as well go on and open this third pack and add a little bit of this scallop washi. I don't know what it is about the scallop washi, but it just adds a little something. I think I already have this white somewhere. We'll just go on and use the new one. That added a little bit of bling to it. So there we go. We got 2 spreads done. These are pretty easy. This is very, very plain. Maybe I should have put some boxes, but no, let's see how it goes once I fill it in. Again, I used the Oasis kit from Let's Get Planned. The link and coupon code will be in the description box below for Let's Get Planned. The washi tape is from Simply Gilded. The florals are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. The washi tape here is from Simply Gilded. The scallop boxes are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. And the kit that I used is from Let's Get Planned. It was called Creative Bliss. And those were just some of the leftover stickers from when I'd used it previously. Okay, so next up, is that the end of the month? That's the end of the month. We're done with April. Okay. So next up, we'll be working in May. So we got Mother's Day in there. Okay. I guess I missed a big chunk of April in here because I put it in the discbound. Maybe I should go back and back plan it. Okay, so here we go. I still need to do my weeklies in the Stalogy, but the PR is done. Now, I do have one of the Happy Mail packages I was waiting on. I have one more to come. This one is from Chic Sparrow. So what I got is 2 dashboard inserts, narrow size, and that's from Chic Sparrow. So let's check these out. I apologize in advance for the glare. So this is what they look like. They look a little dingy, a little dusty. Is this a sticker? Oh no, that's actually on there. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's see. So what I got this for is to put on the Stalogy. Let me get my napkin and wipe this off a little bit because it feels like it has some kind of coating on it that I don't really care for. All right, now let's try that again. Let's hope this fits. And of course, if it does, and it doesn't, does it? Let me see if this fits. No, let me get a real traveler's notebook and see if it fits. So this is the release paper notebook. It does not fit. Okay, and now I know why they don't fit. They are not meant to be a cover. These are dashboards. So it's just supposed to protect like this. So it's not actually a cover. I was hoping that it would fit inside like a cover, but it's not going to. So basically, I could put my insert in here to protect it like that. So I have one other option, which means I'll be placing another order to get a cover for this Stalogy, but I'm pretty sure that what I have coming from Phelps Designs will fix the issue. Okay, so I guess we will pause here and wait for the next package to arrive. I mean, it's a nice dashboard, but I really wish that the covers would slide into them. And I could probably put my heating tool on it and stretch the height of it a little bit and make that work. And I may do that and see what I can do, because I want to use it more than just as a wraparound. I mean, I can make my own dashboards. But we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to be waiting patiently for the mailman today for my package from Phelps Designs. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and my package arrived from Phelps Designs. I don't know why I have to think about that every time, but I do. Okay, so I can't pull it open. I'm going to have to cut it open. I like their bags. Take the... So this is what I got. This is the standard traveler's notebook sleeve. This was a collab between Phelps Designs and Alicia Plans. Alicia. And then this is just the standard traveler's notebook cover. Okay, so this is what I wanted. Let's take this out. These are the freebies that came, by the way. So, ethereal sampler. This must be the new collection at Phelps Designs. And I guess these are the samples. And is that it? Yep. Okay. So, this is what I wanted for the Stalogy. And then we're going to get into the Stalogy a little bit. Now, do I want those in the front or the back? They go in the front. Let's see. Is this going to work? I'm pretty sure it is. Phelps Designs for the win. It works and it has room to grow a little bit. I think this is supposed to be able to fit the full year. So it's a little loose, but I'm okay with it being a little loose. Again, that gives me room to grow. Now, this is a different story. This is the sleeve. So this hopefully will help me or allow me to be able to put all the notebooks in here that I want to put in here. Okay, so this is the PR and social media planner that can go here. Now, do I need the dashboard on that for it to go there? No, I don't. So let's... Actually, I probably need to take everything out. Let's take everything out and decide what order we want things to flow in. So everything is coming out of the notebook. This is another dashboard we're going to hold to the side. I'm going to take off the jump band as well. The folder that came with the notebook and the pocket and business cards that came with the notebook. And then this is another band. Okay, so that's the empty notebook. Now, how do I want this to flow? I think I want my Stalogy first, then the body book. Then I guess this would be considered my notebook. And then PR and social media, the monthlies, and then the weeklies in the back. So this is how I want it to go. Okay. Now, how do I make that work? First off, I'm going to put the Stalogy on a band by itself, on the main band. Okay, I'm going to put these two together. This is the body book and this is the notebook, the blank dot grid that we made. So that's going to go together like so. And I don't know that there's a point in that, but we'll see. Then the PR, social media monthlies and the weeklies are going to go on a band together. Okay. All right. Now, this clear cover from Phelps Designs plus Alicia Plans is going to go on this short band. And I hope it'll be okay on there. I don't think so. All right, let's try to switch this up. Am I missing a letter somewhere on social media? I sure am, because it came off on here. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this alpha set. Might need to put a little glue stick on that to make sure that it stays. Okay, let's switch this up and put it on the short elastic. Move the short elastic to the front. Okay, now let's put this one on the long elastic. It's still probably gonna pucker, but not as much. And it's sticking to this. Okay, so you stay there nice and neat. You come here like so. I guess the body book cover can slide in here like that. Oh wait, how does this go? I'm confused. I think I got it in here backwards. Let's try that again. So, and maybe I don't need both jump bands. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to figure this one out and come back, because I don't want y'all to have to sit here and wait for me to figure it out. So let me see how I'm going to organize this, and I'll come back and show you what I did. Okay, so what I figured out is I probably don't need the jump bands. Okay, so I put the Stalogy back in the front because that's kind of what I really want to be in the front. Then I'm going to put the body book next, and it's going to go right here in this slot. And I know I'm going to have overhang because this is entirely too much to go in this traveler's notebook. I could invest in a wide or use one of my older ones, and I may, but right now I like this one. So I'm going to deal with the overhang. Okay, so that is inserted in the back. I don't know how I would be able to make one of those dashboards from Chic Sparrow work, but I'll deal with that later. Then next would be the notebook. I can slide that here, and you won't be able to even see the back of that notebook. So I may move that. Let's see how we're getting along here. Okay. Then the next two, social media. I don't need the elastic on that. I'm going to put the weekly first. No, I'm going to put this one first. Okay. Then one more. This goes, ooh, I don't like that though, because this is part of the cover. What I can do, let's see, I don't know if this will go. Let's see if I can put this on the string. Okay, so I got it all in there. The cover on the Stalogy is a little loose. It's sticking out more than anything else. See that clear plastic sticking out? But I think I can deal with that. I may end up changing. Let's see. Let's get this lined up a little bit better. So the only thing that it doesn't have a home is my folder, which I think this has to get worked in and loosened up a little bit. So there's that. That's not really practical for the folder. Look at all of that bulge, because this is way too much stuff in here. But this is what I want to be able to put in here. Maybe it'll be better once it relaxes. So I don't need the jump bands. The only other thing that I don't have in here is this pocket, which now that I have these pockets and the pockets on this sleeve, I don't really need all of those extra pockets, do I? Now I'm thinking, do I need this in here? I think I still need this. I'm gonna ask for your opinion. I'm gonna take this out for now. So that's another piece that was in the original that I'm taking out. I'm gonna put the jump bands on these. I'll come back and move all of my stuff out of this in the zipper pocket. I'll move all of that in a moment. So I got some extra stuff that I can work with in another cover if I choose to move into it. I do have another black cover that I could use, but I really want to get some use out of this one. And hopefully, like I mentioned before, I'll have a Real Travelers Company notebook soon to play with. I don't think I'll be able to get much more in it than this. I think it will be about the same. So, but that's what we got in here. We got a little overhang. Not too bad, not too bad. That's what she looks like. Now, while I was waiting on that package to arrive, I did go in and do a little setup work in the Stalogy. So I skipped quite a few pages because I might want to put some information on those pages. I drew out my calendar for April. It still needs to be decorated, but there it is. Ooh, I didn't know that was going to bleed through like that. Then what I did for the first 2 weeks that I had already done in my B6 Stalogy is I combined them on 2 pages. So this is the first week, Monday through Sunday. This is the second week, Monday through Sunday, the 8th through the 14th. Then I jumped to this week to the most, well, one of the most recent weeks. This still needs to be decorated and filled in. I didn't really think through how I was doing the dates. I'm doing a week on 4 pages, and I probably could have put Sunday over here, but I'll show you on the next week how I adjusted for it. So what I'll do here is put one of my dashboards, a sticker dashboard here, decorate here, sticker dashboard, fill everything in. So this is how I should have done it initially. Let me stick this in here so I don't lose it. Okay, so this is how I should have done this initially. Leave this column blank, then start with Monday. And that way the days flow much better. I got this a little crooked, but it'll be fine. That way when I start the next week, I'll leave this column blank, start Monday here, and then the days will flow. Then if I want to do dailies or if I want to do horizontal, I can go from there. But I have dated and put the days of the week through the end of the month, which is coming up on us really quick here. So I will be decorating this. I don't know that I'm going to do that I'm going to record it. If I do, it will be a time lapse instead of me talking through, because we've already done a little decorating in this insert for April. So yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do one weekly setup here so you can see how I decorate it. And I'm just going to take this out to work in it. That's why I wanted it in the front, so that I can easily remove it. And maybe I can just leave it out all the time. I don't know. That would free up quite a bit of space. But then I'm going to end up with 2 planners again. All right. Let me pull out some things and see what I want to use to do this weekly, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to jump in here. I am using leftover stickers from Guided and Protected from Let's Get Planned. All their information will be linked in the description box below. The washi tapes that I used are from Simply Gilded. I have a special discount link for Simply Gilded. I think you can save $5 off 15 or more. That is also in the description box below. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and put my task stickers in. Okay, so that is the week of the 15th through the 21st done and done. Now I can just go and fill in everything. So I need to do this page with the sticker that I want to use. And then the next week is the 22nd through the 28th, which is the last week of the month. Let me decide what I want to use and we can get that one done as well. Okay, so I don't know if I lost the footage or what happened if I didn't turn the camera on. I probably didn't because I've been interrupted so many times. But this is the spread that I did after the 15th through the 21st spread. I used dolls from COCO'S Vision. So both of these dolls are COCO'S Vision. This little planner is from Fabulously Creative. I'm not sure where the butterflies are from. I think they are from CHELA Creates. This flower here is from CHELA Creates. The washi tape is from Simply Gilded. Don't forget to check out that special link. And the florals are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. I did the purple theme because this is the last week in April, and April is Sarcoidosis Awareness Month. Purple is the color for sarcoidosis, so that's what I did. The Purple Passion boxes, basic boxes, are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. And I think that's pretty much it. So because I corrected this layout versus what I did with the previous week, I'm all ready for the next month. So May's calendar or title pages can go here, calendar, and then start with the weeklies. I do need to come back and add the full page sticker here. And I also need to finish decorating for April. So once that is done, I will share it with you. I'm not sure that I will film it, but I will definitely come back and share it with you. I'm sorry about the footage for this, but it wasn't a whole lot to this. It's fairly simple. I can say that I really am enjoying working in this standard size Stalogy, and I think it has to do with it being a half year instead of a full year. Because it's thinner, it's a lot easier to work with so far. We'll see what it's like once it bulks up a little bit, but so far it lays nice and flat. It's just easy to work with. And I also wanted to say thank you to the Craft Lab techs and all the patrons for all of your support. I don't say it enough, but I really do appreciate you. I enjoy making the digitals, and over on Patreon, I really have fun with our conversations in the Discord. And if you are a patron and you're not in the Discord, please come on over and join us. Say hi. We chatted up a little bit over there. But yes, thank you to all the members across the board. I really appreciate you. Also, please let me know if you like this video format where I just kind of bring you along basically for the week as I work in my planners. Let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.